was responsible for the largest explosions known to man, known to man, known to man.
I knew from an early age I had a way with words, my pen was deadly. No need to study, always ready when these teachers test me. Left with no choice, tip the scale in my favor. Developing my voice, crack the code, it was my savior. 1 for the cannabis, 2 for these mushrooms, 3 for the beats that we kicking in this lunchroom. 4, can you score me more of that little Lucy? She shining so bright up in the sky, yeah, she moves me. Opening the portal only mortal men can step through, transporting me to the galaxies with the best views. 5 for the digits on the fist that I raise in the face of any man who stands in my way. I'm locked and loaded, 6-shooter on the hip, then my cock exploded, money shot through her lips. 7, I feelin' lucky and roll the dice and went to heaven. She said she loved me, but now I'm stressing cause I've never been connected to another person's soul. I asked my magic 8 ball, is she the one? It said no. The cat had 9 lives, so I had to let her go. Drop from the height of our love, never let it show. The countdown begins, count backwards from 10. The greatest thing I made in this life have been my friends. Had my back through the struggle, side by side when we in trouble. Psychonauts mounted up, wizards against the monkeys. A couple of times, we committed a couple of crimes. If we got caught, the judge would have probably shaken his head and asked me to double the time.
The neutron has created an uncontrolled chain reaction. This track has gone prompt critical, prompt critical, prompt.
Straight from the pages of history comes a lesson of image and misery. Some thought that the cause was given by God, which gave them the freedom to be. So our sons spreading the rhetoric that it was evident better to be reverent to God. If you think for yourselves, you'll end up in jail. It wouldn't be pleasant for peasants in hell. Only defending a sinner would get it. And when he repents, his sentence in prison. Isn't he listening? Didn't he visit me? Could've sworn I was a born again Christian. Considered the vision of he and I sitting down working out all of our problems. What is this? And taking the life of an innocent? Keeping an eye on the wife of your best friend? You will be tested. If you commit it, you can't be forgiven. You just have to learn to confess it. Well, I guess I'm no better than history's heretic. Sick of the clerics staring and caring it. This is the way that I'm living my life. You got a problem? Here is a knife. Harry, carry yourself. Be sure that you're holding it tight and roll the dice and hope the story you were told is right. Hello? I think I'm trapped in another dimension. Childhood was a trip after trip. The fabric of reality got ripped after rip. It's hard to come back from that. Believe me, act me just while he attacked. But beep, beep, on the run. I'm on the run, on the run.
The neutron creates an excited state when absorbed, and that's when the real fun begins, fun begins, fun begins, fun begins, fun begins, fun begins.